नमस्कार, बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है गाइज़ आपके अपने ही चैनल की एफसीएस और स्पोर्ट्स ब्रेकडाउन पर गाइज़। तो आज सुपर संडे डबल हेडर और आई गेस आपको बहुत मज़ा आया होगा गाइज़ और बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त मैच हुआ और ऐसे मैच की हम जैसे उम्मीद कम हमेशा करते हैं। दिन वाला मैच आप कह सकते हैं थोड़ा-सा फीका-फीका सा रहा, थोड़े रन्स और होते तो ज़्यादा मज़ा आता, लेकिन जिस तरह से केकेआर ने फिनिश किया, वो ज़बरदस्त था। फिलिप साल्ट की आज हमने बैटिंग देखी, फिलिप साल्ट का वो टी20 अ, में जिस तरह से वो बल्लेबाज़ी करते फाइनली हमें देखने को मिला और श्रेयस अय्यर की अच्छी बल्लेबाज़ी देखने को मिली जो कि केकेआर के लिए बड़ी अच्छी चीज़ है। आ भी नहीं रही थी उनकी बैटिंग वैसे उस तरह से हो भी नहीं रही थी। तो शुरू करते हैं सबसे पहले हम दिन के गेम से ही स्टार्ट करेंगे। देखिए दिन का गेम बहुत ज़बरदस्त मैच था वो भी। अब लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स की बात करूँ तो देखिए लखनऊ का जो समय है ना बहुत खराब चल रहा है। मतलब आप देखिए जो उनका स्लोगन है ना अदब से हराएँगे और अदब से हार रहे हैं। बैक टू बैक 2 मैच ऐसा हो गया है जहाँ पे आप 160 डिफेंड नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। क्या रीज़न है उसके पीछे? मेरे को लग रहा है रीज़न सिर्फ़ यही है कि देखिए जब आपकी जो बैटिंग है जब वो बहुत ज़्यादा स्लो हो जाती है जिस तरह से आज इनकी बैटिंग हुई है, समझ के परे था मतलब किस तरह से बैटिंग कर रहे हैं लोग और देवदत्त पडिक्कल को जिस तरह से इन्होंने ड्रॉप किया, क्या देवदत्त पडिक्कल नंबर 3 पे खेलने वाले खिलाड़ी है, जिस तरह से उन्होंने बाहर किया है, क्या आपको नहीं लगता कि देवदत्त पडिक्कल को ओपन करना चाहिए एट सम एक्सटेंट? बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं, लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स को देखना पड़ेगा। अब देखिए 2 मैच हो गए आपको और 2 बार टीम ने आपको आपके लैंडमार्क में हराया है। कृष्णा आवाज़ आ रही है आपको?
जी, जी, बिल्कुल आ रही है कुणाल भाई।
जी, कृष्णा 2 मैच हो गए लगातार लखनऊ के लिए जो उनका लैंडमार्क था, जो उनका था कि 160 रन जब हम बनाते हैं, तो डिफेंड कर ही जाते हैं एनी हाउ चाहे कुछ भी
लेकिन
हो जाए।
ईडन गार्डन्स में डिफेंड करना ईज़ी नहीं है कुणाल भाई, क्योंकि ईडन गार्डन्स बैटिंग विकेट अच्छा है और एलएसजी के बैट्समैन ने वापस डिसअपॉइंट किया। जो केएल ने इतना अच्छा स्टार्ट दिया इतना अच्छा स्टार्ट दिया केएल ने, मतलब 70 पर 2 थे, फिर तुम जाके सिर्फ 160 बनाते हो, शेमलेस। एलएसजी की बैटिंग बहुत खराब थी और पूरन ने भी अच्छी खेली। पूरन तो फॉर्म में है, सबको मालूम है। लेकिन एलएसजी की मिडल ऑर्डर ने वापस पुअर खेला, वापस स्कोर नहीं कर पाए, 200 भी नहीं बना पाए। ऐसा जैसी केकेआर चेस करी थी, ऐसा लगा 200 भी इधर चेस हो जाएगा आराम से। और केकेआर की बॉलिंग ने बहुत खराब बॉलिंग की। पता नहीं इन लोगों ने शमार जोसफ को क्यों लाए। तुम वही प्लेइंग 11 के साथ जाना चाहिए था। एटलीस्ट तुम 17-18 ओवर तक लेके जाते मैच को। मेरे हिसाब से शमार जोसफ ने बहुत नो बॉल्स डाले, बहुत वाइड बॉल्स डाले, और मार भी खाए, तो बहुत ही एक्सपेंसिव गए। मुझे नहीं लगता शायद बैक भी कर लेंगे, लेकिन बहुत मार खाया, आज उनका दिन नहीं था और पहली मैच था आईपीएल का, तो हो जाता है कुणाल भाई। लेकिन और से मोहसिन खान ने अच्छी बॉलिंग की एलएसजी में से, लेकिन टारगेट बहुत कम था। 163 केकेआर के सामने बहुत ही कम है कुणाल भाई। केकेआर के पास सब हिटर्स है जो अच्छे से हिटिंग कर सकते हैं। केकेआर के सामने 163 टारगेट बहुत ही कम है और तुमको एटलीस्ट 220 230 तो डालना ही चाहिए था केकेआर के सामने। उतना डिफेंड हो सकता था जैसी एलएसजी ने बॉलिंग की वैसे। और एलएसजी और डीसी के हार से बाद कुणाल भाई लोग वापस आ नहीं पाए। वो लोग वापस वही गलती करते जा रहे हैं, वापस वही स्कोर बनाते जा रहे हैं, 160 165। और उसमें तुम हमेशा जीत नहीं पाओगे कुणाल भाई, क्योंकि सामने वाली टीम भी तुम्हारी कमजोरी समझ सकता है कि तुम्हारे मिडल ऑर्डर चलते नहीं बराबर से, सिर्फ पूरा नहीं चलता है बस। और बॉलिंग इनकी इतनी खास नहीं है। जब से मयंक यादव बाहर गए इंजर्ड होके, तो उनकी बॉलिंग खास नहीं है कुणाल भाई, बॉलिंग इतनी अच्छी नहीं है। अभी टीम्स टारगेट कर रही है उनकी बॉलिंग को, और वही हो रहा है। डीसी ने भी टारगेट किया एलएसजी की बॉलिंग को, और आज केकेआर ने भी टारगेट किया, तो एलएसजी की बॉलिंग अब एक्सपोज होते जा रही है और टारगेट चेज कर सकते हो तुम अभी उनके सामने। ऐसा टीम्स को अभी जैसी डीसी ने चेज किया, रिकॉर्ड चेस किया एलएसजी के सामने, उनका घमंड तोड़ दिया, तो अभी केकेआर ने भी केकेआर आल्सो टोल्ड इट दैट वी कैन आल्सो चेस द टारगेट अगेंस्ट एलएसजी। क्योंकि आप देखो तो लास्ट टाइम जब केकेआर और एलएसजी की मैच हुई थी एडन गार्डन्स में, that time LSG defended the total in Eden Gardens, and defending total in Eden Gardens is very difficult. You have to put 220, like it's like one khede only. It is very difficult to defend. So मेरे हिसाब से आज केकेआर ने बहुत ही अच्छी ओपनिंग पार्टनरशिप भी की और चेस कर लिया आराम से।
Krishna, you can speak English or Hindi. It's okay. Rahul can hear Hindi. It's okay. Okay. Rahul, welcome to the show. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing fine. Very happy after today, as you know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, of course. We will talk about that. Okay.
And Rahul, we
Coming.
will tell Pandya also that he shouldn't be selected in World Cup also.
Yeah, we will talk about that. First, talk about the day game. Okay, coming to Rahul, if I talk about the day game, finally Michel Stark come back in form. Means the way he takes the wicket, that was really great.
yes, absolutely. This is what KKR was hoping Mitchell Stark would do, because I mean they've invested so many crores on this on the to bring this player to KKR. This guy is playing the IPL after such a long time, so he has done exactly what they wanted out of him, and he has delivered for them. He got 3 wickets today. Of course, two of them were at the death, but nevertheless, wickets is wickets, and you need wickets when you have Mitchell Stark in your team. And they really restricted Lucknow Super Giants to a very low score uh, in this uh, in this match, and that pretty much set up the whole game for KKR. Yeah, it was a pretty easy victory from start to finish. Batting also, except for Mohsin Khan getting 2 early wickets. Lucknow Super Giants was never really in this game. Their batting approach was very passive right from the beginning.
Okay. One very interesting thing that I have heard from mid innings when Michelle Stark was going giving a interview. So Michelle Stark is telling that we know how Delhi Capitals chase the target of 160. We know how Rishabh Pant and Jack Fraser McGurk proceed. Same way we will proceed. And Rahul, we have seen the same thing that Shreyas Iyer and Philip Salt has done. And finally, Philip Salt shows his T20 capability.
Yes, absolutely. Philip Salt has always been a good T20 player. I mean, he plays around franchise tournaments all across the world. And yeah, he needed something in the IPL to show that he belongs in this tournament. And he's done exactly that by playing this knock.
Yeah,
So
okay.
very good on him. Good on him for finally coming good in the tournament and uh, getting a big innings. He helped KKR win the match very easily and maintain their fortress of Kolkata.
Yeah, of course. Okay, Krishna, coming to Lucknow Super Giants, if you talk about, means do you think it is very good for Devdutt Padikkal? Means they are putting Devdutt Padikkal at number three. Devdutt Padikkal is not your number three, right? So you have to think about that. Devdutt Padikkal should open. Means KL Rahul is not giving you that type of innings all the time. Means if we talk about strike rate wise, so Krishna, what is your point on that?
I think he should not. I think he should not play. I think they should select Kyle Mayers in opening. Yes, the attacking mindset of West Indies. He should play in the 11. Kyle Mayers,
In place of
and I
Quentin de
think
Kock.
yeah. In case of Quinton de Kock, yes, Kyle Mayers should open. At least he will give you 30s, 40s quick start in the opening power play. I expect him because they are West Indies. They can do it.
Okay,
So
yeah,
I think Kyle Mayers should play, and he was good in last season as well. Kyle Mayers, he did good in opening partnership, but nowadays Dicog is struggling with the opening stand also. Uh, Apart from that 82 in Bengaluru, he hasn't scored that much runs for LSG nowadays. And they had a good chance to score today in the batting wicket of Kolkata, but he again failed. So I think they should try Kyle Mayers in opening, and I don't think Padikkal should play. Deepak Hooda is also good, but Padikkal is struggling also with his form. Only in Test cricket he was good against England, but if you see in T20 now he's struggling. We saw that in Rajasthan also when he played. Uh, he was struggling to score runs. That's why RR also released him, and now in LSG couple of matches also he struggled. So that's why they dropped him. I feel so. I think they should stick with the same 11, but only change. Mayor should come in place of Decock.
okay. Yeah, Shri, welcome to show. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Shri, how you see the KKR performance today against Lucknow Super Giants, and again Lucknow Super Giants lost the match, making 160 back to back.
It's their. It's not only their batting; it's their bowling. Yes, you see Krunal Pandya. You see not only in LSG, Krunal is not in form in the bowling department, and in Mumbai Indians, Hardik Pandya is not in form in batting department and bowling department. Both he's struggling.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely, he is struggling. Yeah.
Okay.
And not
Yeah.
only that, one more thing, what to say? Yes, Krishna said some points. If you remember in 2022, that main stage before the playoffs, the main stage was in Maharashtra, and Kyle Mayers was playing. 2023 season also Kyle Mayers played at least these two seasons. When Kyle Mayers played, they had a good performance, and not only that, he took the team to playoffs. And even when he played international cricket, same year in 2023, he uh, he dominated our Indian bowlers. I know we were a second string team, but still dominating India is a big thing. And he is a great player. Like the many of the boards not done justice to the hitters. I would say there was one more guy with just one South African guy with long hair. Zondo. What is his name? Zondo. What was his name? With long hair, just like Kyle Mayers. He
Uh,
looks, but
mm,
he's a South
Kaya
African.
Zondo, I think. Kaya Zondo.
No, no.
No, it's a South African who
D
plays
George.
with long hair. Yeah,
D Georgie. D Georgie.
DeJorsey. Yeah, DeJorsey. Yes, he played in the when Indian team toured. So both Kyle Mayers and DeJorsey, both their boards have done. I feel they've done slight
Okay.
injustice to them, seeing their form also. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, guys, now let's come to the second game, that is CSK versus Mumbai Indians. Again, difference was Dhoni innings, one and only, and very good comment from cricket lover is really great. First time he is giving good statement that lockdown kids cannot understand the importance and contribution of Dhoni in Indian cricket. Of course, yeah. So coming to Rahul, very happy today. Means seeing the Dhoni batting is always special, but that 20 runs cost the match to MI also.
Yeah, 100% agree. Of course, you cannot take credit away from Ruturaj Gaikwad and from Shivam Dubey. Gaikwad actually did something, maybe some out of the box thinking. Maybe it helped him today because I mean, promoting Rahane to opening the batting. Of course, that move didn't pay off. That gamble did not pay off. But Gaikwad came in and played, and probably the best innings he has played so far in this tournament. 69 or 40 balls, you can't complain. He looked pretty good throughout the innings. And Shivam Dubey does what he's always been doing very well, which is tearing the bowlers apart. And what was fantastic to see from Shivam Dubey today was the fact that Mumbai Indians decided not to bowl spin to him, but Shivam Dubey took down the pace bowling. He was able to hit the pace bowlers out of the park. But nevertheless, in spite of all that, CSK was slowing down towards the end. It looked like we were not going to get to 200 runs. And you need that psychological barrier when you're playing Mumbai Indians in Mumbai. You need at least 200 runs on the board. And Dhoni came in and hit those three sixers, which took CSK past 300 runs. And I have to say, it was terrible bowling from Hardik Pandya. That has to be admitted. Out of these four losses that Mumbai Indians has suffered, Hardik Pandya has cost Mumbai Indians three of these matches now. This is the third win loss out of the four losses that have been because of Hardik Pandya, and not just because of his captaincy, but because of his own batting or bowling. In this match, first the other two matches, his batting cost them the match. In this match, his bowling has and his batting has lost it for them. I mean, with the last over that he bowled to Dhoni, giving three sixes, that pretty much proved the difference. And it was a difference of 20 runs. CSK won by 20 runs in the end, and Dhoni hit those 20 runs. So yeah, you can say Dhoni really made a difference in this match. A lot of people were trolling um, previous games, saying that Dhoni's only coming in after the match is already over and whatnot. But today Dhoni has stepped up and actually made a difference between the two teams. And I agree with cricket lovers' comment saying that yeah, lockdown kids will not understand the value of Dhoni. And the fact is, most of these lockdown kids started watching cricket only after Dhoni retired, so
Yeah,
they won't understand the value, and they will see 2011 World Cup and say it was home World Cup, so India won. That is how they will think. But what they don't understand is uh, we won that 2011 World Cup under Dhoni when no other home team had won the World Cup before. And of course, now nobody can discredit 2011 World Cup. We know why. After 2023 World Cup, after losing that World Cup at home, nobody can take credit away from 2011 World Cup right now. I think hopefully those fans would have seen the value of 2011 World Cup after seeing our loss in 2023. So and we lost that World Cup 2023 ODI World Cup. Some people may ask why we are making a big deal of home World Cup in 2023. Why we are making a big deal of that just because we lost at home? There's a difference between 2011 and 2023. In 2011, we won the World Cup when no home team had done it before. In 2023, um, we came in after Australia won in Australia, England won in England. So after two more home teams have won the World Cup, we got to host the World Cup again and we lost it. So there is a very big difference in that, and not only that, Dhoni's value is not just his batting, his captaincy, and also his wicket keeping to some extent. I mean, the reflexes he has behind the stumps even today is something to behold. To be very honest, and his captaincy, of course. Last time India won a World Cup was in 2011. In fact, last time he won any ICC event was 2013 Champions Trophy. So Dhoni is the last captain to win us an ICC event. I, in fact, saw a very ridiculous statement from some of one of my friends on the group saying you give a captain 11 chances and they will win two or three. But the fact is, if you don't win your first four or five ICC tournaments as captain, you will not get up to 11 chances to win. You have to. Dhoni won an ICC event on his very first chance. He didn't need 11 attempts to win. Uh, I didn't know Dhoni was particularly injured during the 2011 World Cup final. But one thing I did know is that Dhoni was not informed during the 2011 World Cup, to be honest. But that innings, but he stepped up during the final and played 91 off 79. So he raised his game when it matters. That is the thing. That is the kind of mentality that is missing in Indian cricket right now. Hardik, okay, look, Hardik Pandya is never 100% fit. That is the thing. He's always having some kind of issues or the other. If he gets injured before the T20 World Cup or during it, I will not be surprised, to be very honest,
And it
because
will be good also for Indian team that he will get injured, and it will a player like Shivam Dubey can get chance in the team.
Uh, to be honest, Hardik Pandya is unfortunately, I mean, whether we like it or not, we may not like his personality, but I have to say, Krishna, that he is very vital to India's chances in the T20 World Cup. Unfortunately, because very likely we could be going with the only five bowlers in our playing 11, and Hardik
But
Pandya
his
will be an
bowling is
average
also
bowler.
very poor. He's not bowling in length and length. He doesn't know how to bowl. He's bowling short deliveries and getting smacked.
I
In many of
100%.
the matches, he does know how to bowl. He's only lead runs for Mumbai. And if you see other bowlers have bowled
Okay.
better than him, so he doesn't know how to bowl also.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Krishna. But if you look at our playing 11 for in terms of the India T20 World Cup squad, I don't think we have other options. Shivam Dubey can match Hardik Pandya in terms of finishing abilities. He's clearly proving that during this IPL. But I don't think Shivam Dubey
Bowling
will
issue.
be any better with bowling than Hardik Pandya, to be honest, Krishna. Shivam Dubey will not be any better. I still remember in 2022 IPL, of course, where Shivam Dubey cost us a match when there was
Kevin
34 to
Lewis
defend
innings,
off two
yeah.
overs. 34 to defend off 2 overs. He gave up 25 runs in the 19th over, and that made CSK lose the match. Had CSK won that match, we could have probably got some momentum from that win and tried to have a good season. But after losing that match, we had 0 wins and 2 losses, and pretty much our season just went from there. So uh, that is the thing. And this is that wasn't really an outlier for Shivam Dubey. That more importantly, Shivam Dubey generally is has been very expensive with the ball whenever he has bowled. And another thing is right now, with him playing for CSK, he's not really doing much bowling. You can't suddenly trust him with the as a sixth bowling option or a fifth bowling option during the tournament. If Hardik gets injured, unfortunately, we'd have to replace him with a spinner. That is the position we're in right now. We'd probably have to replace him with a Ravindra Jadeja or an Akshar Patel. Those will be our options. Shardul Thakur is hyped up a lot as somebody who can be a pace bowling all rounder, but I don't particularly see it. He's still very much to me as good as a tail ender in bowling, in batting. Sorry, and even with his bowling, I feel uh, he can be hit. Most of his wickets are coming because batsmen make unforced errors. He has to basically induce the errors out of the batsman. He doesn't get wickets because of good bowling or anything. He's just he's not a wicket taking bowler. If you want me to tell you the truth, maybe he can contain runs on his day, but other than that, I don't think he's as effective an all-rounder as Hardik Pandya. Hardik Pandya will have to be our fifth bowling option. Unfortunately, you'll have to hope that hopefully his batting comes together, if not his bowling, and hopefully the four other bowlers at our T20 World Cup will have to make up for Hardik. Will so that's what we're really hoping on.
Yeah, of course. Okay, coming to Krishna. So Krishna, after Rohit Sharma century, I have seen the different thoughts. When Virat Kohli hit century, everyone was criticizing that this is very slow. You don't deserve to be in T20. But today, Rohit Sharma standing tall in the crease, but unable to win match for Mumbai Indians. But now thoughts are there that chasing 200, Rohit Sharma is making century. So different thoughts, Krishna, according to fans. What is your thought on that? Don't you think that Virat and Rohit century was equal?
See, Kunal bhai, this is all rubbish, I would say. I'm saying Rohit Sharma was the lone batsman standing in the crease. If you see, means if you see today, Rohit Sharma century, Kohli and century was same. Both were standing alone for the team. Actually, if you see Kohli century, also nobody supported him. Today's Rohit century, also nobody supported him. And player like Sky, who is the so-called number one T20 batsman, can't bat in his own home ground and getting for duck. That's also rubbish because he's the main batter for India in T20 World Cup as well, Kunal. And if he gets out early in World Cup, so what's the use? India will lose again. So and
Yeah,
he did.
after Krishna. Yeah, Krishna, sorry to interrupt you. One thing I would say today's guy's dismissal was unfortunate. You can say that because the catch was brilliant. You can say that. Yeah, the catch was it was extraordinary, outstanding. The commitment from Fizz was just brilliant. And this is that Fizz, this is the Fizz of young days, 9 years back, who looked or who on debut took 5 wickets against in his debut series, took 5 wickets, 5 wickets. And today he not only did it on the with the ball, he as on the field also he proved with his commitment. So today's dismissal is very unfortunate. You can't blame that. But other days he has stepped up when required. So you can't say that he did just yeah, when he had that the three ducks, when he had that, after that he came back in the T20 format, and he even has a T20 100 for India in South Africa, and he has three of his. I remember he has four T20 hundreds, out of which three of them are in Sena countries: England, New Zealand, and South Africa. So you can't undermine him. I know the series he scored in India was against South Africa in Rajkot, but that was a low profile
Does he have
series. I
World
can
Cup
understand.
century? I want to tell you.
And
Does he have
another thing
T20
is,
World Cup century?
Array,
uh,
but the innings he scored
Krishna,
against
can I
South
say
Africa, you
something?
cannot.
I want to say
Yeah.
something. Surya Kumar Yadav was our best batsman at the last T20 World Cup. To be honest, he actually Virat Kohli batted very well in last T20 World Cup. That everyone knows until the semi final. But Surya Kumar Yadav was also very brilliant. Although in the group stages, he was actually outbatted Virat Kohli in my mind. I particularly remember the match against South Africa where even Virat Kohli failed in that match. Surya Kumar Yadav scored a half century and at least got India to 130 when everybody else was failing in that innings. Surya Kumar Yadav played a brilliant century against South Africa, and this one being at the Waka at Stadium in Perth, one of the most pace-friendly surfaces you will see. All our other batsmen were struggling against pace, and Surya Kumar Yadav scored a half century in that match. I won't even blame him for the semi-finals. People say he choked in the semis in the T20 World Cup, but the fact is, uh, Rohit and Kohli gave a very slow start in that semi-final, and he had to hit from ball one. That day it did not come off. He scored 14 off 10. To be honest, he had a start. I mean, he scored at 140 strike rate essentially, but he couldn't take it on further. That is unfortunate. So that is the thing. So Sakai has been very good at T20, and even last IPL, he's helped Mumbai Indians chase down a lot of difficult targets. And he's been very good for India in T20 cricket as well. After the T20 World Cup, he did show that the T20 World Cup wasn't just a one-off. Every batsman will have their set of failures, so you can't criticize anyone for every single match where they fail. That is the thing.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Guys, we are in Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. You are coming to Surya Kumar Yadav. Okay, same question from
Okay, I
Sri.
want. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Rahul.
Yes.
Rahul,
Let's.
you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rahul.
Okay. Yeah. So my thoughts on Rohit Sharma's innings. Of course, I didn't blame Virat Kohli for RCB's defeat. So I cannot blame Rohit Sharma for Mumbai Indians' defeat either today, because Rohit Sharma scored 105 of 63 balls, which is basically 10 runs and over. If you're talking about a run chase, that's basically 10 runs and over, which is close to what Mumbai Indians required today. All the other batsmen did 74 of 57 balls. And this is not RCB middle order. This is Mumbai Indians middle order in Wankhede Stadium. We know they are much more capable than RCB's middle order. They did 74 of 57. So that is really where Mumbai Indians lost the match. You can't, I think it is unfair to say Mumbai Indians lost because of Rohit Sharma's century, because actually Rohit Sharma set up Mumbai Indians for victory, and I thought that CSK bowlers did a very smart thing. They were denying Rohit Sharma the strike, so Rohit Sharma was not really getting that rhythm of facing many balls consecutively, and trying to get a rhythm. They did a very good thing of keeping Rohit Sharma off strike, and they were able to systematically dismantle the other Mumbai Indians batsmen and contain them. It looked like they had a plan in mind. They very much had a plan on how to contain the Mumbai Indians batsmen and defend this target of 206. Because, frankly speaking, I mean, you don't see this too often, but you don't see the chasing team being favored too often when the target is 207. But uh, in this case, in Wankhede Stadium, I really thought Mumbai Indians had the upper hand when the target was 207, and given that, and then they got out to a very good start. So I thought that Mumbai Indians was a favorite to win this match, and I thought they'll chase down 207 very comfortably, like with in the 18th or 19th over, but that didn't happen. They ended up losing by 20 runs. So I think it was, you have to give credit to CSK also for their very good bowling effort. But I also agree to you, the how you frame this question, Kunal, which is how Virat Kohli's innings sparked more outrage compared to Rohit
Rohit Sharma.
Sharma's innings. For sure, people will still call him selfless player, and
Yeah,
he plays. He's a T20 player after this, but essentially both these innings, Kohli's innings in Jaipur the other day and Rohit's innings today, I don't. I think these were both very good T20 innings, and they played at a very good strike rate.
yeah. Okay, Shri, your views.
Yeah, Rohit's innings was definitely under pressure because the wickets were falling on the other end. When they started off, I agree. When he and Ishant started, the innings was there. Once one stage they were on top, MI. But after that, after Ishant's wicket, Surya's wicket in the same over, they started collapsing. And after they started, when the wickets were falling on the other end, they were trying their best. Even Tim David tried his best. He hit two sixes on the other end, but he failed. But he failed. He got caught in the boundary in the. I think he got caught at short leg, if I'm right. Sorry, not short leg. Sorry, that is what is that? Long on. Yeah, that long on. He got caught trying for another hoik, the third six in the over, because that was required for the team. And then after that, the wickets started tumbling. After that, so then the pressure built up, and 48 runs in 2 overs can be chased in franchise cricket because uh, even 40 runs in 9 balls is not impossible. Because I remember in franchise cricket, MI Emirates did that against Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. So it is not impossible. I know Pollard was there. People hearing this would comment Pollard was there. So that time it was easy. But it can be a Middle East pitch. But this also six hitting central. So you cannot say nothing is impossible over here. And Rahul, one more small correction I would like to say is that ground where India and South Africa played in the World T20 2 years back was in Optus. It's also called
Oh,
Optus. It's
sorry.
also called
Yes,
Perth Stadium, where
yes.
Wacker was used
I
before.
I
Yeah,
made it. Yeah, sorry. I'm
yeah,
in a flow.
yeah.
I said Waka. I meant,
Right, right,
yeah. It
right.
was Optus Stadium. You're correct. In Perth, I got
Perth
confused.
Stadium. Yeah,
Yes,
for test level, it's called Perth Stadium nowadays. Yeah, it's a
yes,
test
yes.
level stadium.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, now let's come to the another game that is tomorrow happening is RCB taking on Sunrise Hyderabad. Only team who is not be able to convert his home condition in winning. That is really big thing. Krishna, what are you are doing? There is so many noise. Don't know where is. Okay. Yeah. So coming to you, Rahul, what is the issue with Royal Challengers Bangalore? We all know, but tell us something new so that we can entertain.
With Royal Challengers Bangalore, well, I think okay, every team has weaknesses in the tournament. There's no team that doesn't have weaknesses in the IPL. CSK has them. Mumbai Indians has them. Even five-time IPL champions like these will have their set of weaknesses. Even Gujarat Titans has their weaknesses, having come close to winning two titles, back-to-back titles. Even they have their weaknesses, but with RCB's weakness, actually, with RCB, you really have to ask the question: what is their strength? To be honest, because I think cricket is their weakness. If you ask me, if I have to say this, I have to even say this in a serious way because cricket is their weakness. If you have no, you don't have a good middle order. You don't have good bowling either. Then what team do you have? Seriously speaking, the batting order is very top heavy. If Virat Faf don't score, then the team is in trouble. I think now they have to consider what do they do with Glenn Maxwell. Do they give Glenn Maxwell more chances? because he's constantly failing now. Maybe replace. Do they drop Glenn Maxwell and make the four foreigners, uh, Faf, Will Jacks, and Cameron Green? Maybe even play with the three foreigners. I forgot who's in their bowling attack. One pace bowler is there. I
Topley,
might be,
Reese Topley,
yeah, Reese
Reese
Topley.
Topley.
So maybe you can maybe they'll have to consider the idea of dropping Maxwell, and having their four foreigners as Faf,
Means you want Green should come.
Cameron Green, Will Jacks, and Reese Topley. I think maybe they have to really consider this. Now, I think another question is, what kind of a pitch are they going to prepare? Maybe they can try to prepare a pace-friendly pitch. Maybe something out of the ordinary. Maybe prepare a pace-friendly pitch where Reece Topley and Mohammad Siraj can make use of the conditions, and they can trouble the Sunrisers top order, because we know Sunrisers Hyderabad, for one thing, they're going to play with a very aggressive batting approach, and you can see from the matches in Hyderabad that they intend to make Hyderabad a high scoring venue where they will score 250 plus. This is what RCB should be doing, but given Chinnaswamy Stadium, very small ground, probably the smallest ground in India. But now RCB has to rethink their strategy, because given the team they've got, given the resources they've got, they don't have the middle order that can make use of a batting wicket at Chinnaswamy Stadium. Uh, I mean, I last video I spoke about what should be in the case of RCB. I spoke about what should be, but many teams are going to play with a batting heavy approach going forward in the IPL, especially with the impact sub rule, where you have 8 players, where you can have 8 players in your batting lineup. So now RCB maybe has to consider something different. Set a pace friendly wicket at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Especially if you're playing evening games, then you can prepare a pace friendly wicket, and try to trouble the Sunrisers Hyderabad batsmen, because I don't think Sunrisers have really played on such a wicket so far in the tournament. They've not played on any real pace friendly wicket, and you don't really get those too much during the IPL. Maybe Wankhede Stadium can provide some pace in the first few overs initially in the evening matches, when you're playing there. But maybe RCB should consider doing the same, so that there'll be some assistance on the pitch for Reece Topley and Mohammad Siraj. Mohammad Siraj has been very, very out of form, that we know, but maybe a pace-friendly wicket can bring him back to form, and this can get RCB these two crucial points. Um, they can get two crucial points from this match if they defeat Sunrisers Hyderabad, who is, to be honest, flying pretty high. I know Sunrisers have a 3-2 record. You don't call that flying high, but they're showing a lot of promise in this season, and I think maybe so if RCB can get a win tomorrow against Sunrisers Hyderabad, that can really lift their spirits, and that would be something they really need in this season. They're 1 win and 5 losses right now. They need inspiration from somewhere, and maybe preparing a pace friendly wicket would be the way to go. So if RCB wins the toss, then they can elect to bowl first, and then they can prepare. And with a pace friendly wicket, they'd be able to make use of the conditions very early on, and probably trouble the Sunrisers Hyderabad batsmen, who are probably not used to this kind of conditions, and then try to chase down the target at Chinnaswamy Stadium. And we know with the Kohli and Faf style of batting, they would love to be chasing a low total. It'll be absolutely tailor made for them. They can probably win the match on their own from there. So this is probably a plan that RCB will have to go with, given their resources in this squad.
Okay. Yeah, so cricket lover, let me tell you the update that Maxwell is fit now. Now, if Maxwell is dropped because of his performance, not because of his injury, so he is already started practice. So I think still Maxwell is better than Green. Maxwell can give you some overs where you need it, same like Will Jacks. So I think, Shri, what is your point on that? Means I think still Maxwell is better than Green.
Yeah, definitely. Maxwell is better than Green because, see, Green is going for too many runs. Not only that, so if they risk him now, it's going to be a bigger issue because already RCB have won only 1 out of 6. And if they have to make miracles at least to reach the playoff, then God knows, at least look match by match to qualify first. And yeah, it's going to be so. Maxwell is a better option. And I think Maxwell can bowl. I don't think if he started practice, I think he can bowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rahul, coming to Sunrisers Hyderabad, they got a new hero named Reddy. So the way Reddy bowled, the way Reddy played in middle order, that was really great sign for India in future. Yeah, very early to say, but if he remain in his consistency, then it is a big boost for Sunrise Hyderabad. Suppose the situation is there, Rahul, where Travis had Markram not performing and Reddy comes up and makes another good score. So batting wicket is also there. So we can expect another good innings from him. Reddy.
Yes, absolutely. We can expect a good innings from Reddy, and knowing RCB's bowling weakness at Chinnaswamy Stadium, we can expect Nitish Kumar Reddy to really make use of this track and get a very big score. Now, coming to cricket lovers' comment about whether Will Jacks should be backed, I
Of
think
course.
probably he should. Maybe we should drop Cameron Green also. Based on form, it's a very tough situation for RCB because multiple overseas players are out of form, so you have to decide who to drop. But the reason I would advocate for Maxwell being dropped is the reason is, maybe if he takes a little bit of a break, then looking at long term, he can come back, maybe replace Cameron Green, and he can find rediscover his form again, maybe by being dropped for a few games. Because if you keep on playing games, you keep on failing, that's not good for your confidence either. To be very honest, yeah, you can keep on picking him just because he's a good player, but if at times, even when you're a good player, playing constantly means you're going to keep on failing, and it's going to push his confidence down further and further. So they have to find a way to get Maxwell back to form, and I feel the answer for that is for 2 or 3 matches, keep him on the bench, and let him find his form, maybe like do some nets practice or something, and find that form again.
Okay, yeah, Nair, of course, it can be happen because there is some issue with his bowling. So, Shri, coming to spin attack of Royal Challengers Bangalore, Shri, what you have seen in Mayank Dagar? Don't you think it is injustice with Karan Sharma? I think still Karan Sharma has ability to bowl better than Mayank Dagar.
Yeah, not only that, Karan Sharma is experienced also. A lot of, though he has played very little international matches, but he's played a test match in
Yeah.
Australia. And not only that, he's got a lot of experience. He's got variety, and his spin action is very interesting.
Yeah.
So he can even fox players when he played for Mumbai Indians, when he played for CSK, all that he showed variation, and he showed that he can play. But still, they are backing only Mayank Dagar in almost every game. So it is and they continuously giving him chances. So it's better to go for Karan Sharma.
Okay.
And in fact, last 2 years from the auction table, last year, they removed Harshad Patel from the auction table itself. And during their planning in the auction table was itself pathetic. 2020, 2009, 20, 21, 22, they reached the playoffs. Now even the playoffs are looking difficult, and the women are playing currently than the men's in the current situation in the RCB brand. Yeah.
Okay, coming to you, Rahul. When I see Will Jacks, Faf 2 places Virat Kohli. Rahul, again, I am on the same statement that put Virat Kohli one down. Will Jacks and Faf 2 places should open. If Will Jacks come in first 6 overs, he will give you quick runs.
Yes, absolutely. Will Jacks, you see, Faf du Plessis and Virat Kohli. Unfortunately, these are similar type of batsmen. They rely. Let's not talk about even the strike rate here. Okay, we talk about that very often, and strike rate issues. Every batsman has it from time to time. It's not like only Virat Kohli has it. And another thing is, just because you're not a Tim David or a Kyron Pollard doesn't mean you'll have a pathetic strike rate, or you cannot. Just because you're not a 6 footer and a power hitter, that doesn't mean you cannot have a good strike rate. We've seen Virat Kohli play with a very good strike rate before. So anyway, let me come to my point. uh, Virat Kohli and Faf du Plessis, their batting style is very similar. They're not power hitters. Both of them rely on timing and placement to find the boundaries. This is the way they do things, and this is and they also play in a very classical style. They will hit more balls along the ground. They're not going to play too many lofted shots. You're not going to see too many lofted shots from Virat Kohli or Faf du Plessis. uh, so you cannot have two similar style batsmen opening the batting for you. That's not a good idea. You need to have a mix of players. You need to have some variety of playing styles in any lineup. So holds true whether you're talking about old-fashioned T20 cricket or you're talking about modern-day T20 cricket. You need to have players with different styles. There's no one size fits all or one rule for everyone in the team. It doesn't work like that. So bring Virat Kohli to number three. Will Jacks can play aggressor, and that'll give Faf time to settle in. If there's one batsman going hard at it on the other end and scoring very quick runs, that'll give Faf time to settle in. And if Faf gets out, it'll help Virat Kohli as well in uh, playing a good innings. And if Will Jacks gets out and Kohli is batting with Faf, the good thing is Faf will be settled by then, and Faf can play the aggressor's role, and Virat Kohli can have some time to settle in. So this will really help RCB to get faster starts. That is the truth. Another thing is Mahipal Lomror. He scored 33 of 13 in that run chase against Lucknow Super Giants. He shouldn't be dropped on the team. He should be playing in the team. 33 of 13 balls. You can't be dropping Mahipal Lomror. He deserves to be in the playing 11. And I would suggest maybe if Maxwell is not in form, if you want to include Maxwell in the playing 11, maybe send in Mahipal Lomror and Dinesh Karthik ahead of Glenn Maxwell, because we saw Dinesh Karthik also in a pretty good form against Mumbai Indians the other day, where he helped RCB get to the score of 196 in that match. So Dinesh Karthik and Maipal Lomror, at least promote Dinesh Karthik maybe to number 4 and tell him to go score some quick runs. Same thing with Maipal Lomror. And then maybe Glenn Maxwell, if he's given a head start with the RCB, having a platform and, having a chance to get a big score, then maybe Glenn Maxwell might capitalize on that platform and, finally break the shackles. He will find his form. So this could be a strategy RCB really thinks about.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so Shri, coming to prediction, who is going to win it?
RCB, but they need to play sensibly.
Okay.
Not only playing sensibly, yeah, the Will Jacks experiment can be done. At least experiment now. Don't experiment when you're out of the qualification race. I remember in 2017, only when they were out of the qualification race, they sent Virat Kohli one down by experimenting that way. Try your experiments. At least I don't want to force them by sending Virat Kohli by one down, but at least try changing a few tactics. Try playing condition if possible.
Yeah. So who is winning?
RCB.
How much percentage?
RCB, RCB 60-40.
60-40. Okay, great. Rahul, your choice.
I think 60-40, but for Sunrisers Hyderabad. That is my prediction. It's very hard. Ironically, although this match is in Bangalore, it's very hard to predict RCB being a favorite in any match because they're doing very badly. And Sunrisers Hyderabad, they just got an away win at Mulanpur against the Punjab Kings. So they're looking very good form, and the way they with their style of batting and this Chinnaswamy Stadium, they're probably looking at a run feast here. They're probably thinking, we can bat first, we can score 230, 240 runs on this pitch. That's what they are probably thinking. But RCB, because this is their home ground, maybe 40% chances there because of home ground. They'll have home support. So I hope this will be a very competitive match. I think RCB really needs to win this match. If they lose this match, I think their season is gone pretty much. 1 win and 6 losses. I know Mumbai Indians has come back from that, but I don't think RCB can really recover from that. They're not that kind of team. But I think they will have to do a lot of changes in their lineup if they want to really come back in the season. I mean, what do they have to lose? They're 1 win and 5 losses. They can't be doing worse than this. Maybe 0 wins and 6 losses. But anyway, you can't be doing worse than. They can't be doing worse than what they are doing right now. Uh, so you might as well make changes. In fact, when you're losing badly, when you're constantly losing matches, you have to make changes to your team. You can't just keep on going on with what is failing for you, what is not working for you. It's only common sense to make changes to the team. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Anyway, you will not make the playoffs. You will not make the playoffs continuing. They're not going to make the playoffs continuing with what they're doing right now. So what, there is no harm in trying another strategy and anyway not making the playoffs.
Okay. One and only thing that I am going with Sunrise Hyderabad because of bowling difference. There is huge difference between RCB bowling and Sunrise bowling. That's why I am going 70-30 in favor of Sunrise Hyderabad. Still, I am thinking Sunrise Hyderabad is very good bowling. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Natarajan, Pat Cummins, even Reddy can bowl for you. Mek Markande is there, spin for you. Even Markram can give you spin option if you need it. Even Travis Head can be. So there is so many option, and I think still RCB has nothing. Okay. Cricket lover is saying RCB should first change their captain. Cricket lover, for your kind information, if you do it in the mid season, it disturb the team a lot. It's better after the season in a mega auction you pick a new captain if Virat Kohli is not ready. So it is not a good.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't think RCB
Exactly.
is
They did it
RCB.
in.
I don't think RCB is going to go back to Virat Kohli as captain. That's what I feel. I mean, and Virat Kohli shouldn't become captain again. I mean, if it in the context of IPL, he's already gone 9 years without winning the trophy as a captain. So you can't go 9 years and not win the trophy and still be the captain again. I mean, uh, we're talking about Rohit Sharma being scrapped as captain, even though he has only captained three ICC tournaments technically as a captain of the Indian team. So you can't then accept Virat Kohli as captain when he's failed in 9 attempts in the IPL. We cannot do that, but they'll have to find a new captain, and I'm not sure if who's going to be captain. I don't think they can really. They'll really have to go in the auction, particularly for a captain. Maybe someone like Pat Cummins. Maybe they can get Pat Cummins from SRH. That really depends on how the season goes. Then uh, but they'll have to really look for a captain in the auction, somebody who can captain the team, because I don't see a captaincy replacement for RCB within this RCB team. I'm not sure
Yeah, of course.
who can do it. And I think one thing they should really do in the mega auctions is try to get Yuzvendra Chahal back from Rajasthan Royals, because Chahal was absolutely brilliant for RCB, and playing in a ground like Chinnaswamy Stadium. So it doesn't make any sense for that they let him go. They should never have let him go in the first place.
Yeah, okay. So let's see how things will goes on and hope for a high scoring game, guys. And thank you very much, everyone. Those questioners, cricket lover, Nair, Shri, Rahul. It is very glad with you to have a good discussion. And see you tomorrow. And we will back and we will talk about the all other matches also. Till then, guys, subscribe KFCS and Sports Breakdown. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Good night.